I'm just trying to figure out how all this kind of stuff works. So my microphone's not the best. So I hope you can hear me just fine. But I'm really excited to kind of start teaching you guys and showing you guys stuff through Google Classroom. Today we're going to be talking about Yayoi Kusama and her infinity nets. This is kind of a close-up detail of the one that is on Google Classroom. Um, I am at David Zwirner's site. That is a gallery, a really pretty major gallery in New York City, but they also have one in Shanghai and Hong Kong and Paris. And a few years ago, they had a big exhibition of Yayoi Kusama's infinity nets. Um, Yayoi Kusama is a pretty interesting person. She's Japanese. She moved to the United States in the 1960s and kind of joined up with the avant-garde or the like really abstract kind of weirdo artists that existed in New York at the time. Um, but she had a nervous breakdown that has affected her for the rest of her life, and she continues to live in an institution to this day. So she's has real problems with anxiety and depression, and maybe even possibly hears voices. And so she's a very interesting character. She's been around making art for over 60 years now. Let me actually see if I can find a picture of her. Let me see if they have one down here of her. Nope. So let me go to find her over here. This is Yayoi Kusama, and she's kind of in front of one of her infinity nets, kind of behind her. You can see she's a pretty strange woman. She's pretty cool. I really like her a lot, and I'm excited to share her with you today. So we're going to be looking at specifically this image here, because this is the one that I have on Google Classroom. I've asked you guys to analyze the work and pick what color, what type of texture you see, and what type of balance you see. Um, and I'm gonna let you guys kind of answer those questions. But when it comes to talking about what else you see, it may be kind of difficult to do that with this work. But if you really just kind of breathe and take the time, you could write quite a few sentences about what you see in this work. So you can see in this work that she has created all these little kind of half circles everywhere, and they kind of just sit on top of each other. And depending on how big or how small these half circles are, it creates this like real kind of wave-like looking pattern. It looks very organic and very natural. It seems to get really big and open here and then tightens up over here, and that creates that sense of texture that the work has. So when you're describing the work, you could say one sentence could be, I see a whole bunch of small circles on the image. Another sentence you could say is, there is white circles on a black background. Another possible sentence is, I see a lot of clouds in the artwork. Another possible sentence that you could write is that you see a lot of wave-like patterns throughout the work. Another sentence you could write is, I see patterns in the artwork. I want you guys to really spend time looking at this and kind of understanding what it is that you're seeing, and write like 2 to 3 sentences describing exactly what it is that you see. Once you're done with that, you're gonna go to the drawing challenge and make your own infinity net. I will have a video there of how I made my infinity net, and I'll take a picture of my infinity net and I'll post it on there as well. I hope this helps you guys understand what I'm looking for, and I hope that you're safe and well, and I can't wait to see you again.